What's up, y'all? Y'all fall for the bullshit every time, man. Why is it every time something happens, motherfuckers start pointing the finger? Oh, black people did this, white people did that. Y'all forget who the fuck is causing these things all the time, man. Why are you arguing with each other when each other didn't do it? Citizens arguing with each other. Citizens didn't do this, man. Every fucking time y'all do this shit, y'all start arguing with each other. I told y'all this shit in my videos before. That's why they don't show if they kill a white guy. They're not gonna show that because they know that y'all not gonna argue over that. They know that if they show a black guy getting killed, the people are gonna go crazy like they're doing. They did it once, nothing really happened with the jogger. Then they did it again. Now look what happened. You don't wrestle with it's not, you don't, we're not, the battle is not against flesh. It's against spiritual people in high places, man. It's a mental thing more than a physical thing. And some of y'all say they shouldn't tear down this. They tearing down the communities. You don't own this fucking community. You don't own these businesses. The people who got us as slaves own these businesses. And that goes for all citizens. I'm not really with people tearing down buildings and shit like that. But let's be honest. The people who own these businesses are people who basically are tied in with the police and everybody in high places. They all work together. So really, you're destroying their shit. They're already getting rich off of us. Everybody wants to say the same thing. It's not one cop. Over and over and again. You know, but look how many times that has happened. It's like playing the same song over and over every time this shit happens. Furthermore, the way the ambulance and stuff like that act is suspicious to me, and it lets me kind of know that it might be a hoax. And nobody want to hear that. Nobody want to hear that sometimes these things are hoax. Because everybody believe everything they hear in the media. Just like Nipsey can be bleeding from his chest, right? And somebody giving him CPR with white gloves and not one drop of blood. And people still can't explain this to me. I still can't get nobody to explain this to me. And when you say this, everybody think you're disrespecting Nipsey or something. No, or you're a conspiracy theorist. No, common sense. If I put my fucking white gloves on somebody's chest that's bleeding, there should be blood on my glove. At least a little. But he didn't have one drop. It makes no sense to me. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Y'all believe everything they say. Everything they put out there, man. Mainstream has to be what do you call it? It has to be investigated. And notice people leave because when I say, oh, he said Nipsey might not be dead. You damn right I said it. Because it's common sense. That's common fucking sense. Where's the blood on the fucking glove when you pump in Nipsey's chest? This is common sense. You don't believe me? Go get some red dye somewhere and then put a white glove on it. And tell me if there ain't no red dye on it. It's just common sense. Oh, Tupac got shot. Where's the blood on the ground? How come the investigation of the damn car got no rims on it? People don't think about stuff like this because every time they hear something from their so-called government, they believe it. But when somebody else says something, they don't want to hear it. Unless you're a celebrity, then they'll believe it. But all y'all doing is arguing with each other. It's like two people, it's like a crooked-ass friend with three friends. A crooked-ass friend tells one friend and the other friend about each other to get them to go against each other, and then they start fighting instead of realizing that the motherfucker was lying the whole time or something. That's what the government is. That's what the government is doing. It's not about no fucking black and white. It's about police versus citizens. And it's not about black and white. It's about the so-called government empire versus God. But y'all think that the government is for God, and that's y'all problem. Oh, they sent troops over to die for us. No, they sent troops over there to steal shit and kill other people. That's what they do. But nobody want to hear that. And no, the troops don't know. The troops think they think like y'all. So I don't want people to say, I served in the military. Yeah, but you thought you was going over there doing right. They brainwash you. You're not going over there to do right. You're going over there taking, honestly. That's the whole plan. But you'll never know that because they're not going to tell you that. If they told you that, military would not do this. Think about it. If they came in military, hey, we about to go over to Iraq and steal all their resources and shit, really. And Obama, Osama bin Laden's just a character that we made up to justify what we're about to do. so the American citizens don't get outraged and like they doing with this damn shit that's going on now. See, that's what happens, but nobody want to hear that. Because everybody's conditioned to believe what they've been told, man. They too lazy to do research. Whenever you're bored, do some fucking research on what you've been told in life. Anything, when it comes to anything. Credit, anything. Don't y'all get it, man? They mold us to be what they want us to be and think how they want us to think. When you start thinking outside the box, you're going to see a lot of shit. Just like sports. A lot of men don't want to accept the fact that sports is a fucking entertainment. It's not fucking, the results of the game is not real. Yeah, shit that happens in the game is real, but at any moment, oh, the Patriots are losing. Y'all got to go ahead and let them score these couple touchdowns. And then you see motherfuckers barely trying to tackle and shit. That's all it takes. They could play real for the first half and then fake the second half. But you can't tell grown-ass men this. Because grown-ass men believe that the NFL would sacrifice billions of dollars to make them play a real game. Get the fuck out of here. Why would they do that? Why would they lose billions of dollars if the Patriots win, they're going to lose billions of dollars? You think they're not going to fucking fix that? Come on, that's how the players get paid. Anyways, man, I'm tired of talking about it. I'm not dealing with it, honestly. Because that's all people going to do is, you know, point the finger at black, point the finger at white. That's what they do. And that's what they want y'all to do. So have fun at that. I'm not. Y'all forgot who the fuck really responsible. You know, I'm tired of people saying, breaking down a building, this ain't the right way to go. Yeah, you're right, but you're not talking. Talk to the motherfucker who started this shit. Hey man, I'm tired of our communities getting tore down because y'all killing people, because cops who are supposed to serve and protect are killing people. Go talk to them. You know why they doing it. Whether they right or wrong, y'all know why they doing it. That's my whole point. But nobody want to point the finger at the big bad wolf. And as soon as the big bad wolf starts running and pepper spraying everybody want to run away. Why even go down there and protest if you're just going to run away all scared and shit? Straight up, man. Why? But yeah, man, y'all got to stop arguing with each other and start attacking who the fuck caused these things. Or what's the point? What's the point? That's like getting cheated on by a woman, but I'm going to go fight a man over. No, I got a problem with her. I don't got a problem with the man. Only way I have a problem with the man is if it's my friend or my brother or something. That's it. But either way, you know, it's like this. Here's a good example. A woman trying to turn two men on each other. And then once the men know that the woman's lying, and they still try to argue with each other instead of pointing the finger at the woman. That's what we do with the government. We know the government is the cause of it, but we still want to fight each other. No, black people, white cops get killed more. I don't want to hear what you guys say. And then black people, you know, same shit, vice versa. At the end of the day, we know, I already said in videos, white people get killed by cops. They're not going to show y'all that, though. There's a reason for that. You get what I'm saying? It's a reason. Plus, you know, this is a stupid argument. If you say that, oh, look, more whites was killed by cops than blacks, so y'all should stop doing it. It doesn't matter what color the motherfucker was. Now y'all looking suspect. Why does it matter what color if more white people got killed by cops than the black? It does not matter. Y'all missing the whole fucking point. It don't matter who got killed by them. Point is, motherfuckers getting killed by cops who are supposed to serve and protect. But anyways, that's misleading anyway, because you got 46% versus 12%. And the black numbers are still up there anyway. So what are we really arguing about? And black people a lot of times are getting killed because of what they look like, and that's facts. So what are we really arguing about? Nobody really deserves to be killed. They need to learn how to arrest people. Why are you a cop if you can't arrest people? You could call for backup. You could call helicopters and everything, but you gotta kill people. Y'all know it's some bullshit. A lot of this shit be fake though. Y'all gotta be cautious, man, because a lot of times the media puts out fake shit, man. Then why you think they could predict it through The Simpsons? You think they God? No, they're not God. But remember, the man of sin shall magnify himself as if he is God. And guess what? God knows what's going to happen. So what does the man of sin do? Play the prediction of God. Like, I know this is going to happen, even though he forces it to happen, like something he see on The Simpsons. They put it on The Simpsons, then they make it happen. You know what I mean? But it's still acting like they're God. They're making a mockery of God. God already knows what's going to happen. So they're basically saying they know what's going to happen by them basically creating it or whatever. You get my point. But yeah, man, y'all ain't. If y'all really sick of this shit, then y'all need to stick together. All that arguing about who got killed and who got white privilege and all this bullshit, that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Y'all doing exactly what they want y'all to do. That's exactly why they did what they did. Whether it's fake or not, whether the shit was real or not, they still do it to make y'all do what y'all are doing. And y'all are doing a beautiful job at it. Congratulations. That's why I tell y'all to ignore them. The government is like a little crybaby ass kid that wants your attention. Ignore them. Ignore the shit they put out that they want you to pay attention to, and they have no power over you. Just ignore it. Stop every time you see something. Oh, they said this, they did that. That's why they get y'all in that shit every time, because they put that shit out there for y'all, man. But the shit that y'all need to see, they don't put that shit out there. Think about it. They only put out shit they want you to believe or see. Not the shit you need to believe or see. But nobody gets it. For whatever reason, people still want to hold the hand of the so-called system and think the system's their friend, and it's not. If the system was our friend, they would not be robbing us of every damn thing. Basically, we are slaves, man. Nobody want to admit that, though. You know, people think a slave was only a black person back in the day. Okay, believe what you want. You're a slave, dog. You just are. Any given moment, they could take your freedom. They did it before. Well, they can't if we all fight back. But, of course, we're not going to do that. So what's the point, right? I'm starting to believe people just want attention. Oh, look at me. I'm stomping a cop car and all this bullshit. And I'm not saying I'm with it or against it. I'm neutral on this. The shit that people are doing. I'm neutral. Because I understand why they doing it, but I don't really agree with it either. So I'm just going to keep my mouth shut. It is what it is. You know, it wouldn't have never happened if the fucking police ain't doing what they're doing. So it is what it is. Some of y'all, though, y'all just want people to just sit back over and over and take the shit. And that's the problem. Y'all say, oh, this ain't the way you do it. Then which way is it? Which way is it? Since y'all got a better way. It is what it is, man. I ain't worried about it. It is what it is, man. But if you got kids, of course I understand why you worry about it. This right here, I don't even want to have kids now. I don't think I do, man. Not no shit like this, man. This shit ain't even worth it. Ain't even worth it, man. Anyways, y'all, I guess I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Just want to let y'all know that gotta stop attacking each other and attack who does it. You know, y'all sitting back arguing back and forth about who got it worse, who's privileged, who's right, who's wrong, completely ignoring who causes this shit every fucking time. They cause it over and over. It's a revolving door, and they gonna keep doing it until y'all fucking get it. How do you stop them from doing it? Stop arguing. Ignore it. When shit like this happens, there should not be one post on Facebook talking about it. Ignore it. And they have no power over you if you ignore it. Because a lot of times, I'm telling y'all, it's fake. It's not always real what they putting out, man. Everything you see on the news ain't real. If you ain't got that by now, you must not be a person who does research. The news have been caught plenty of times lying. They're the father of lies, man. That's what the Bible says. That man of sin must be revealed. And the man of sin is being revealed because now we got technology. Or should I say, internet. But nobody acts like this man of sin exists still. Everybody want to call people conspiracy theorists. And that's the people's problem. Why don't you do some research? How's it a conspiracy if somebody's supposedly bleeding from the chest, Nipsey supposedly bleeding from his chest, but yet a person with white gloves on has not one spot of blood? Where's the conspiracy? That's common sense. There was no blood on the ground. Man, if you lick it from the chest, there's gonna be blood falling off the fucking thing that he was carried on and every fucking thing, man. And he just so happened to die on his girlfriend, so-called girlfriend's anniversary of her movie and all this bullshit. But can't tell people nothing, man. They you know what I'm saying? They don't want to accept reality. The reality is they be lied to by their government all the time. That's the reality of it. When it comes to food, everything. But nobody want to accept it because it's hard to accept. Because then you got to realize that this life that we live in is a big ass lie, big Truman Show, basically. Remember that movie Truman? That's what it's about. But I already know most people don't believe, or most people don't want to do research and all that bullshit. But that's fine. That's why they're not free. See, I'm free. That's why I don't worry about things, because I know why things happen and all that. I don't know everything, but I know a lot of it. I know enough to not get affected by bullshit that they be doing, because I know how they move. I'm still learning how they move, but I know enough to not be affected by it. So I'm free. The truth shall set you free. So if y'all want to keep believing the lies, you're gonna be bound to the lies. You're gonna be affected by the lies. You're gonna argue back and forth, black and white, this and that, about the lies. Again, man, does it fucking matter if, oh look, white people got killed more than black people? Shut up, basically. That's stupid. It's not about, it don't matter what fucking color the person was. A cop killed somebody. They make y'all make it about black and white. They do that. That's why they put it on the fucking title. Black cop, white cop, this and that. Black person, white person, this and that. That's why they put it there. Y'all missed the whole fucking point. The point is, cops kill people that they should have just arrested. That's the point. Ain't no point in going to grab a chart out. Oh, look, white people died too. We all know this. And guess what that's going to do? Cause people to argue and get in their feelings. White privilege, blah, blah, blah. That's all it is, man. It's stupid. Either y'all going to fucking attack the person that's doing this and bring your use that same energy and bring it to the people that's causing these things. Not each other. That's stupid. I don't got nothing else to say, man. Stop going at each other. Or what is your fucking purpose if you're going to do this? You are not accomplishing anything. These are facts, man. No need to argue back and forth about black this, white that. Who gives a flying fuck at this point? The point is, we should live in a world where cops, I should be able to call a cop if somebody steals something out of my car or something like that. Well, I shouldn't have to be worried about a cop, you know, racial profiling me or something like that. Or if you're even the same color as the cop, you shouldn't have to worry about these things. They supposed to, we pay taxes for cops to support and serve us, man. And that's the way it's supposed to be. So, keep the charts. I don't give a fuck about the charts. You know what I mean? It's a stupid ass argument. I don't give a fuck about no white privilege, because honestly, even though it does exist, that don't mean everybody is benefiting from it. And that don't mean everybody will benefit from it. Matter of fact, sometimes black people might benefit from it, you know, in certain ways. You know, ain't nobody got time for that. Nothing is stopping me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, well, a white dude might get hired more or quicker than me. But guess what? God will put me in the right place to where somebody will fuck with me that ain't racist. And that'd be even better. I don't want to get hired by a racist. Fuck them. You know what I mean? Just like I don't want to spend my money with a racist. Right? So who cares about white privilege? God will put you in the place to be with the right people. And that's white, black, all colors. So don't worry about it. You understand that you can't get rid of racism. People are always going to be racist, man. Ain't no way around it. So ain't no point in arguing over it. It's a waste of energy. And they use the race part to keep y'all, to make y'all sidetracked or off, should I say, about the real issue, about what really happened. And what really happened was cops killing people instead of arresting them. That's what really happened. It should not be no black this, white that, privilege this, privilege. That's stupid, man. But you can't, everybody got they entitled to their own opinion. So, you know, unfortunately, you can't change the whole world, man. It is what it is, man. Just like people delete me yesterday because I say that mixed kids are not black. They're not black. Not like y'all trying to classify them. It's stupid. Like you have or whatever you are, and you don't even have to have a black parent to be mixed. And we all mixed anyway. So that's a dummy argument for somebody to say that I'm stupid, because first people say we all mixed, but then they try to say that I'm wrong because I said that mixed kids are not black. Meaning, not saying they don't have black in them, but they're not black. Like, but then people say, oh, all people are mixed. Well, then you just proved my fucking point. You know, a mixed woman or guy you should be happy, you know, especially mixed women. Fire. Mixed women are fire. When I see a mixed woman, I say, yeah, that mixed girl, you know, that one mixed girl. I don't say, oh, that black girl. Come on, man, stop. Ain't nothing wrong with no mixed girl. They fine as fuck, most of them. What the fuck is the point? I don't understand. Be happy with who the fuck you are. Your parents are different colors. So fucking what? Represent both. I don't understand this shit, man. Motherfuckers deleting you because of that. That's fucking stupid, man. No way if I have a mixed kid, I want my kid to say, oh, they only black. Nah, man, that's bullshit. But anyways, man, got time for it. I got time for people and their emotions. None of that. I'm just enjoying my day. Riding, man, and doing a little shopping. But I'm out this motherfucker, man. Moral of this story, though, you know, the charts showing the white privilege and the charts and all that shit ain't gonna do nothing. Are y'all arguing about fucking white and black, or y'all arguing about cops killing motherfuckers? Which one? Because I thought it was about cops killing motherfuckers. I didn't know we had to pull out charts and white privilege statements and all this bullshit. That ain't got shit to do with what happened. It does, but it don't. It does, but y'all shouldn't make it the main point. You should strictly focus on why, you know, or why motherfuckers is arguing anyway. Why are people rioting? So for y'all people who say, oh, don't tear down your community, look, it's not our community. It really ain't. It's the fucking government. It's everything owned by them motherfuckers. At any given moment, they can pull the plug. They did it with the coronavirus thing. You know, all these people losing their businesses and shit. We slaves, man. It's facts, man. Ain't nothing you can do about it unless you get rid of the big bad wolf. It ain't nobody trying to do that shit. So, you know. And furthermore, I don't want to get rid of the government. I just want them to do their fucking job. Just like the police. Don't nobody hate police. Just do your fucking job. All the tax money I pay for you to have a job, and you out here killing motherfuckers. It's bullshit, man. Motherfuckers go down there to protest and fucking get their fucking head busted open and shit. Sad, man. And guess what? This shit gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again, man. You know when it'll stop happening? When we ignore what they put out there. Not ignore that people get killed. I understand why. But, you know, just ignore it and just stick together. Don't fall into their trap of fighting with each other. Because every time something happens, a mainstream story, everybody got an opinion, everybody fighting against each other and all that, and that's what they want. They want chaos. The elite believe chaos brings power, and it probably does, because you know what? It weakens us. Because it weakens us by going against each other and arguing with each other and all that bullshit. We don't stand a chance. Not divided. So it is what it is, man. Plus, y'all already know how I feel about Deuteronomy 28, but I'm not gonna bring that shit up. No point. Not at this point. Maybe another video. But yeah, I'm about to go eat. Chill, man. I ain't got nothing else to say, man. But stick together, man. Who cares about what color the motherfucker cop killed somebody? Who cares about the color? It's not about the fucking color. It's not about no fucking chart. Oh, look at white people. They died too. And it's not about white privilege. Again, I'm going to say this again. before I go, I don't give a fuck about no white privilege. I already know it exists. And most people are going to deny it doesn't. It does exist because a lot of people don't benefit from it. Just because it does exist does not mean every white person benefits from it. So they're not trying to hear that argument. And I don't really blame them. You got people out here struggling far more than me that are white and make way less money than me. So they ain't not trying to hear that. That's why I don't bring it to them. You know, and furthermore, it's not their fault that it exists. It's not the white citizens that are not a part of the government. It's not their fault that the privilege does exist. If you got a problem with the privilege, take it to the motherfuckers who created it to keep y'all separated, to keep races separated. That's who you take it to, not the people that had nothing to do with it. They didn't have nothing to do with it. Now, some people, they might get off on it. They might laugh or whatever. Who cares about them? Who cares about racist people? Ignore them. They don't exist. You're nothing to me, right? That's how you handle that. Never let these racist people of any race get to you. Ignore them. And they have no power. You call me an N-word, I'm going to call you an N-word right back. Take the power that you try to use and use it against you. And instead of me stooping down and calling you a racist name of yours, race, I'm just going to call you the one you call me. I'll put your color on it. But that's it. That word don't have no power on me. And if we present, we fighting over it because you try to disrespect me. But I'm definitely going to call you one before we start fighting. Just to let you know that your little power that you try to use didn't work. It takes more than a word to hurt me. Right? Crazy ass world, y'all. You got people starting to look at you weird in stores and shit. Now, this is what this does, man. It causes division amongst people. We're already divided. You know, like that woman said, I can't believe I'm 60-something and I'm still protesting this shit. I refuse because I know people don't understand the parameters of what's going on. A lot of people don't. That's why they fall for the trap. So what is the point of me even protesting when people don't even know like why this is happening or who's to blame? They always fall short of what really needs to be attacked. Almost every time, man. Bottom line is, it's stupid to argue with other races of people over the government causing division. You need to be arguing with the government about your problems. That's what protesting is for. And on the other hand, the rioting, I'm not against it. I'm not with it. You know what I mean? So I'm neutral on that. But I'm not going to speak if people want to do it. It is what it is. I'm not going to speak and say, hey, don't do that. You stealing. The government been stealing from everybody from day one. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. Nobody say nothing when they stealing our shit. Nobody say nothing when they put poison in all our food. But everybody want to point the finger at the little citizens. Because y'all scared of the government. And y'all think the government is your fucking, basically your God. And that's the problem. They are not God. They're actually against God. And that's why I don't fear them or trust them. Don't hate them. Just don't trust them. They're not going to give away that power. God said he would spare the government in the end if they would repent and turn back their ways and give away all the stuff they took. But they're not going to do that. Because then that means they give away the world. So it is what it is. They've already sold their soul. And they know their fate is sealed. And they want y'all to join the motherfuckers. And I bet you some laws have been passed or some other dumb shit too. There's a reason why these smoke and mirrors are here. They don't create big distractions for no reason. Something going on. I don't know what, but I know something. They already ahead, man. They not dumb. They move accordingly. We the ones out here not thinking with our brains. Every time they feed us something, we fall for it. Every fucking time. And then you got, the problem is you do have people that are racist, of all races. You know, and those are the ones, they're a problem. Because these are the ones that They love to uphold what's going on, and they are part of the reason why people get in their feelings and argue about it, which causes them to argue with people who really ain't racist. You see that? The racist motherfuckers need to be ignored, because they usually are the ones that spark this shit, that make people, oh, let me pull up this chart to show them the white people get killed, or let me talk about white privilege, or, you know what I mean? It's usually somebody who's racist, closet racist, who got something slick to say, and then it gets people in their feelings, and then it just keeps, it's a domino effect. So they gotta you gotta ignore these motherfuckers. That's what I'm telling y'all. Ignore them. If they not talking about making a solution to this and all this bullshit, ignore it. Don't even argue with them. Save your fucking energy so you can be happy. It ain't worth it, y'all.